gentlemen, what is up and welcome to this afternoon's live stream. I've just realized as well that I've totally forgotten already to tweet out that we are live, so I'm just going to put a little something on Twitter just to say that we are live right about now, and so, you know, come and chill if people wanna do that today. But yeah, essentially we're going to be doing a bit of a milestone dash. I built up the streak in the 4 and 5 star arena yesterday, but today we're going to be doing it in the 3 and 4 star arena. We are now live, chilling and grinding and answering questions and stuff. Wonderful. That is a perfect marketing tweet there, damn. Why am I so good at writing tweets? So incredibly good. Brought us up to MGX, Owen, Shavam, Max, Ryan, Backzoominator, Half, Shadow Bread, Philippe, Gabriel, Knox, Christopher, Marajan, Ray, Omar, Captain, Marvel, Jazz, Awesome, Justin, Obi, Randy, Hig, Fallout. I can't keep up with chat, man. It's too quick. It's too quick. I try, man. I try every time. And there are some days where I just look at chat straight away and I'm like, there's no way I'm getting through that list of people. Well, what's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well today. See my boy Danny, my boy Whale in chat. We got the squad here today. We're out. It's a Tuesday. We're sitting on YouTube. We're watching somebody grind arena, unless you're me, and in which case I'm that person grinding arena. It's friggin' hype, lads. Finally a live stream. We had 2 live streams yesterday. Absolutely spoiled rotten. Well, actually not really spoiled rotten, but there was an above average amount, because the average amount over the last 2 weeks per day has been 0. It's been a negative live stream. Oh man, I've been just haven't had the time to do as many live streams as I want to do since we got back from New York. But now I've been forced to get into more hardcore arena grinding, or else I'm not going to have enough gold to upgrade all these 5-star champions that I opened from the Blade Crystals. So yeah, it would suck. It would suck so badly if I opened, like, on the first day of the Blade Crystals, I awakened Blade and managed to get a 5-star awakened Blade, but then I didn't have enough friggin' gold to rank for him. That would suck. But I don't know. I've been thinking about the Blade opening so much because it's only a week and a bit away now. Like, what is it, 9 days? So yeah, not too sure how I'm feeling it, but I want to prevent that scenario. You know, if we do get Blade, I'm like, oh, okay, guys, we can't rank up this character for another 2 weeks until I get enough gold. Because yeah, 5-star rank 4s, man, takes like what was it, 1 million and a bit gold. I'm on like 500k right now. Oh, it's so bad. It's so friggin' bad. Like, need a gold realm stat, lads. Let's get that gold realm in MCOC. Right, let's just use some memes, man. Just use some memes. Ah, that's the plan, Danny. You got to watch arena, you got to play arena. It's got to be around here for the shits and giggles, really. So, you know, got 4-star lecture. Does she good? Yes, she does good, my friend. She is the does gooder, man. She does very good. Very good. Hey, what is up, Ryuku? Hope you're doing well. Oh, awesome, Hayden. Do best of luck with your homework, man. Best of luck. Yo, what's good, Aaron? Hope you're doing well today. I'm up to 2 million so far. What are you grinding for? Like, if you're grinding for Groot, you can pretty much stop there. What was the Groot cutoff in the first round? I don't remember seeing on Cutoffs. Somebody could give me the number. I mean, I would get the page up now, but I can save valuable seconds. Like, not getting up that page and wait for somebody in chat, or about 5 people in chat, just to quickly spam it. Oh, the glory of live stream, man. The glory of live stream. Do you know anything about Blade Synergy? I'm guessing Spider-Man? Yeah, we got all Blade Synergies, man. I tweeted them out, because somebody tweeted them at me, and I believe I retweeted all of them. But he's got the synergies for, like, Ghost Rider, the one with Starkenard Spider-Man. It allows Starkenard Spider-Man to instantly start any fight with 3 poise charges. And the synergy that he gives Blade is he gives Blade plus 45% effectiveness with his danger bonus, danger sense ability, which is the increased attack and also ability accuracy reduction against dimensional beings like Magic and Dormammu and Mephisto. It's friggin' sick. Like Ghost Rider, Blade, and OG Stark Spider-Man are going to be like the craziest Alliance Quest team. out there. Maybe even a crazy Alliance War team. I'd probably say that they're better for Alliance Quest, a lot of those champions. But that team is going to be friggin' god level. I reckon, like, even with 3-star versions of each of the champions, I could do map 5. I'd be, like, well in there. I've been cleaning up, we're doing, I think it's map 3 with Whale Milker at the moment, and I've got, like, my Ghost Rider, my Storm, they're both still at 330, and I've got, like, a 3-star yellow jacket. Your boy is on top, man, on top of that leaderboard, cleaning up all of the kills. But yeah, that'll be insane. That synergy is honestly so insane. It's going to power up all of those characters so much. So yeah, actually, those are free synergies that I quite like. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the synergy that Ghost Rider gets from Blade is something that he should have already. And yeah, I don't know. I'll talk more about that when all the Blade stuff comes out, because there are going to be like 5 million videos on Blade exactly. Because Blade is so friggin' hype. I saw somebody, also my boy Beezy. I don't know if Beezy's in chat today. Beezy did a video on Blade this morning. He was slating my boy Blade. Absolutely slating my boy Blade. So yeah, I went in on the Facebook comments and gave a counter argument. I gave some solid counter arguments. Cleaned up for sure. Hey, what is up, Juice? Louise, pleasure to see some of the mod/whale squad here today. Hope you're all doing well. What would make Carnage a better character? Lots. He needs quite a lot, my friend. You know, anything about, well, to answer that question from a very, like, realistic point of view, anything above what he has now would make him, technically speaking, a better character. But yeah, he needs a lot more damage and a couple of nice pieces of utility. It's just the bottom line of what Carnage needs. But also what Carnage needs is to be the best character in the game, because he's friggin' Carnage, boys. And we want a meta where everybody is playing like maxed out Carnages and Spider-Gwens and Hulkbusters. Hey, what is up, Stugger? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome the Whale Squad, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Owen, I was going to ask you, man, because you're based in Ireland, right? How was the hurricane yesterday? Because there was it was still quite a big tier hurricane for England. There were winds of about, I think, like 60 to 80 miles per hour in Ireland yesterday. And we had winds of about 15 to 20 miles per hour, which isn't really a huge amount, but it's still quite a bit more than usual, where I was about. The god has arrived? What? I don't see Brutal DLX in chat anywhere, Ham. What are you on about, man? What are you on about? And Super Gaming Family's definitely not here as well, so I don't know who you could be referring to. Let's make a suggestion to Kabam about sending champions. What do you mean? About, like, trading champions? That will never happen. Never happen at all. I can tell you that for a fact. Because that's champion collection is how this game makes money. If you can trade champions, like, you could exploit the game to fuck on multiple accounts, and you never have to spend any money. It would totally cripple the game. So yeah, as much as a great idea, that's a fantastic idea in theory, but when you think about, because you got to also appreciate the fact that if MCOC don't make any money, there's no more MCOC. That's a very important part of the game. So yeah, you got to appreciate that to a certain extent, but also, you know, there are times where they are taking the piss, and you can, like, rain down the memes during those times. So it's just finding a nice balance. But champion trading, never gonna happen, fam. Just get the tears out the way with that one as quick as possible. Oh, thank you very much, so I appreciate that. I wish there was a DC version of this game. Well, there is, to a certain extent. You got Injustice, but that's a little bit sorry, man. A little bit sorry, for sure. Ham is a fill in the blanks. Oh gosh. What we say? Asshole? Is that asshole? Is that asshole? I'm just gonna put, like, for the top donator of the day, Juice. Thank you once again, man, for the super chat. Crazy support. The blubberiest whale is Ham is not as good as he thinks he is. Yeah, wonderful. Let's put that up, and we're gonna have to crop that down. Gosh, right. Ham is not as good as he thinks he is. Man, this is a lot of text to fit on the screen for sure. But right, we got it. Blubberiest whale, fantastic. I've never seen such a work of art on the screen like that. Well, super chat well spent, my friend. Super chat well spent. No! Yeah, actually, that's you know, he's a fairly likable C word. So that's alright, man. That's alright. Once you open up tramp trading, you have lots of account thefts. Would you want that? Very true as well. Like, there are so many, like... it sounds amazing in theory, but there are so many just huge negative implications that account trading would have on the way that the game is built and designed currently. But yeah, it would be interesting to see what evolved. Like, I'd like to see it in a hypothetical scenario, because also there'll be like websites where like account selling and champion selling would be like a big thing, and there would probably be like a few companies in somewhere. Yeah, there'd probably be a few businesses that part, because I remember like when gold selling was a thing in World of Warcraft, there were like loads of gold selling businesses started in China where they would just have like massive offices of people. I remember like watching a load of documentaries. So the same thing would probably have happen with Marvel Contest of Champions, where they just have massive offices of people farming MCOC just to get all these kind of rank 4 5-star champions that then they would sell to the whales. And gosh, it would be a whole underground MCOC scene. Like, oh man, it'd be crime would be running rampant on the streets of Marvel Contest of Champions. Businesses dedicated to hacking accounts and selling away certain champions. Oh mate, it would get messy. It would get very, very messy. But it's always interesting to think about the wider implications of certain features, for sure. Is it mostly over with you? What? Oh, yeah, we talking about, the hurricane stuff is pretty much gone. It was in, I believe, Scotland this morning. Lou, can you confirm? You're our correspondent in chat from Scotland. It came pretty much directly over the center of Scotland, correct? It was a bit of a weird path. It just crossed, like, what is it? Northeast? Yeah, northeast from Ireland up to Scotland. Luckily, missed the center of England, man. R.I.P. But the sky did look like it was going to be the apocalypse yesterday. I'm speechless by the roast today. Oh, man. It's all love, you know? If you're getting roasted, that means people, you know, they're liking you. You're part of the memes. You're part of the spicy banter. For sure, man. Ah, sorry, Owen. I totally missed it, man. Mostly over for now. Sweet. But yeah, if I miss something, man, just you know to keep typing it. Oh, I didn't get that standing up intercept. Right, we're gonna do a 4 combo dash back, and that didn't work too well. I should have definitely baited a special too. Mistakes were made. Man, this is so many friggin' hits. We've clocked crazy hits, but hey, it's down now. We ain't doing too bad. Seaton, do I play any sports? Do I look like a man who plays any sports? Unfortunately not. But, you know, I appreciate you giving me the benefit of the doubt there for sure. But yeah, I don't know, I've just never really been that into, like, physical sports, to be honest. I really like watching, I love watching, like, video games and debates and stuff like that. Just places where, like, the, you know, the kind of brain is more of the center of focus. Like, that's that shit that I love, man, for sure. I just recently took my Hood to rank 4, and good god, why did nobody tell me this champion was such a beast? Oh man, I've been hyping up Hood for ages. Hood's a fantastic champion. I believe he's on my demigod tier. So yeah, man, it's your fault for not taking the tier list. I love Hood. Honestly, one of my favorite champions in the game. Just such a fun character to play, very fluid in terms of his animations. And yeah, just has like that crazy like Fate Seal and ability accuracy reduction on the special 2. Invisibility to auto-evade projectiles, which comes in handy quite a bit. Like, Hood's a beast, man. I rep Hood for days. For sure. You play only every day of my life, Keith. You damn well know it, son. Always playing that tonsil hockey. Aren't we supposed to have a special difficult quest tomorrow? And Kabam gonna have a special 2-week calendar? I don't know if there's gonna be a calendar. Where did you read about the calendar? Did I miss out on that? But I know there's definitely gonna be the event quest tomorrow. But I don't know about the calendar. I hope there's a calendar. I hope there's a Halloween calendar. Fantastic. Oh man, Duncan, that sucks, man. Such horrible news. Yeah, I didn't know about that, man. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Just Mother Nature, man. She's going freaking crazy. Absolutely bonkers like these last couple of months. Crazy stuff all over America. Sweeping over to England as well. Hey, what is up, Anton? A tip from an old friend. I'll make you guess who. But let's say my ginger mustache has grown into a full beard. Glad to see you made it. Damn, Anton, like, I'm trying to... Oh, wait. Oh, man. I'm trying to figure out. God, this is riddles, man. Riddles for days. Anton, thank you so much for the super chat. Could I have one more clue as to your identity? Oh, I need to know now. This is really bugging me, my friend. Because I'm looking at your... You seem super familiar, but it's also insanely hard to tell because the profile picture is so small on the screen. But dude, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. Any tips for Master Mode Mephisto? Yeah, we have a Master Mode tips video on the channel for all of the bosses. But it's essentially use Iceman or really stacked character and a Relentless Soul Boost. As the TL, the too long didn't watch, I don't have time, as the quick answer to the question there. But yeah, one of the things that I like to try and do for almost every challenge is have some good info out on the first like few days of a new event or a new challenge on how to beat that. So yeah, always check on the channel or just give it a little bit of a search if you don't find anything. Right, I'm going to go for the gamble here. I'm not sure this is going to pay off too well. Well, the shock's technically... It's going to kill him, but we have to take a SP3 first. There we go. We were close, boys. We were close. Looking forward to your Spider-Gwen boss takedown and AQ today. So am I, Jordan. I'm very excited for that. I brought Spider-Gwen to Alliance Quest today. And my Alliance were like, WTF, Cian, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't need these good champions. I don't need these god tier champions, man. I'm the best Spider-Gwen player worldwide. Let me at Dormammu, boys. I want to make the boss kill video. So yeah, I'm gonna be jumping in on Dormammu today with my what is it? My friggin' Spider-Gwen, because that's how I live life. And if it goes really well, then there's gonna be a heavily dubstepped YouTube video. And if it doesn't go well, then this conversation never happened. Yeah, we watched Ant-Man last night. She really enjoyed it. Like, it was super. I mean, Ant-Man's a great film. Big fan of Paul Rudd. So, yeah, we watched Ant-Man last night. It was super chill. And then we just watched more It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Because that's what we're getting into yet. But she's not my girlfriend yet. I haven't asked her out yet. But, like, I hella want to. So, like, I'm gonna get on that. I just, you know, boy, he's a little bit romantic sometimes. I'm just trying to find like the right occasion, you know, right occasion. So I'll get there. I'll get there soon. It's all good, man. Hey, C and I have expiring Cosmic T4CC. Should I rank 5 duped 4-star Captain Marvel or rank 3 unduped 5-star CM? Yeah, I go for the 5-star one probably, because I don't really see like a huge amount of benefit in getting the 4-star one to rank 3. But in the future, you know, if you've got expiring resources, that rank 3 5-star might be really helpful. And simultaneously, my plan is to get all my 5-stars to at least rank 2, just because the arena points on 5-stars are like absolutely absurd. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, kind of beef up that collection. I'm looking forward to getting like hopefully a 4-star Stark Spider-Man at the very latest when his arena comes around. Because, oh man, I just want to get good at playing the character. You just have to be very good at getting those shallow evades, man. And it's a little bit difficult because one of the things that you try to do in Alliance War, especially when you're against Mystic Champions, is to get a deep evade as possible. So what I mean by shallow and deep, shallow is when you're very, very close to the enemy and like dexterity triggers. And deep is where you kind of try to keep your distance so you don't proc dexterity. So that's what I try to do, so that, you know, we don't get Mystic Dispersion, like, absolutely wrecked. And in Starknot Spider-Man, it's quite the opposite strategy. But hopefully Mystic Dispersion is going to go bye-bye soon, so we'll have to see, man. See, and what am I going to use to defeat the boss challenge? Hopefully my 5-star Iceman is going to be able to face roll through it. So yeah, we're going to see what's up. Probably my 5-star Iceman, Gwenpool, Star-Lord. I'll just judge, but I'll quickly put like a draft team together a little bit before it. But I should have all of my champions out of Alliance Quest, Alliance War for the challenge tomorrow evening, so that is going to be fantastic. Really looking forward to that. Right, I'm going to do one more round, maybe Sandbag on this round, just to make it super quick and easy. Let's go Doc Ock Green Goblin. Have a little bit of that in there. Then what's our lowest champion? Yeah, let's just sort by. Let's chuck Abomination in. Why not, lads? Why not? Metal plate flew off the shed and hit my house. Damn, man. That's rough times, though, and rough times, my friend. I'm just glad you're okay, man. What's that? I'd be willing to do some videos where you could rank the best Labyrinth of Legends champions and talk about the individual lanes and what characters are needed, best synergies and best teams. Oh, that's quite an interesting topic for a video. I really like the idea of doing something like that. Yeah, I could, because I've got kind of like in my initial guide, I've got like a basic, like first run and a list of good champions, which I do need to update in terms of the document. But yeah, something like that would be super useful. I think Labyrinth, it's just a lot, really. There's a lot of information to kind of put out there and take in. But I think I need to do some like additional lane guides for sure. Because now a lot of people seem to be, we're kind of at that stage, like, I think a few months ago a lot of people were striving for that first Labyrinth run, but now a lot of people who have done that first Labyrinth run are getting that hunger to strive toward 100% and get the big snack of 5-star shards. I think, like, Blade and Stark and Aunt Spider-Man are the two reasons why so many people are, like, lunging for those at the moment. Just, I know so many people were, like, a crazy hyped for all these characters coming out. Man, I love Doc Ock so much. I would be so happy if one of the Blade crystals we like. Well, hopefully I get Blade, but if we missed and got a Doc Ock, man, I'd be so happy with a 5-star Doc Ock. Map 6 question: other than Iceman, which 2 out of Scarlet Witch, Voodoo, and Wolverine, all duped 550, should I bring? It kind of depends on your lane. I definitely take the Wolverine, but then I would say it's between Scarlet Witch and Voodoo. Depends who you like playing more, and which matchups you're going to have out of Scarlet Witch and Voodoo. And I think Scarlet Witch definitely has the potential to be a much more easier, kind of like face roll, wrecking ball champion. Like the special 2 at 550, if you got a dupe level 99, you're just going to have some crazy damage there, and probably about the same regeneration that you would find over the course of all the fights with Scarlet Witch. But Voodoo, I don't like, I still like Voodoo for map 6 in AQ, but I mainly use my Voodoo for Alliance War, just because he's a champion that I can bring into pretty much any matchup and have a good matchup against, because of the amount of diverse utility he has just on tap. So I like Voodoo a lot more for Alliance War than I do like him for Alliance Quest. But yeah. That's kind of up to you, man. I don't know, but I definitely bring the Wolverine. Wolverine's just the infinite regen MVP. Some say Vision, some say Ultron. In terms of like which champion to rank up first, it depends on what you need, really. I think there is a lot of personal preference, I would say, because it's really kind of. I think it boils down to: do you want power drain and heal block versus infinite? Well, potentially. You've got like safety threshold, regen, and stun. Like which one do you want? It's kind of a choice. That's the main choice between the two characters. There are other little things as well, but that's kind of the big what it boils down to when you're making the rank up choice there. Hey, that wasn't too bad. What's that? Seeing how do you sponsor you? Infobot kind of didn't make sense to me. Oh, so for sponsorship on my channel, if you go onto any desktop device, there should be like a little button that says sponsor. I think it's also on the YouTube gaming app. But yeah, it's like $4.99, and if you sponsor me, then you have my eternal love. That is the only perk at the moment. You also get a whale icon next to you in any of the live streams. But YouTube currently, the sponsors are super new. They've only been around for 3 or so weeks. So one of the things they're working on is bringing it to the entire channel and making some more channel-wide features. So yeah, hopefully there are going to be like sponsorship badges and stuff, and maybe like different perks for different milestones, like 6-month subs and 12-month subs. I think I'm also going to set up, I think for sponsors, where if people continue to sponsor the channel and stick around for like, 6 months, 12 months, then you get like additional rewards and stuff. I think like 6 months, they'll maybe like a year, 6 months. I don't know. I have to figure this all out. But I really like to be able to see how long people have sponsored the channel for. So at like certain intervals, I can send out like, I don't know, like thank you gifts and stuff like that. Just say, hey, appreciate you guys supporting the channel, man, because the sponsor squad is where it's at. So yeah, I'd love to be in a position where I think that information should be available on YouTube. But it's something they're working on YouTube. Like, they seem pretty keen to like outdo Twitch at the moment and kind of do their best to try and make Twitch redundant, which is an interesting move. But I imagine the community on Twitch is so long-standing and so loyal that it's going to take a lot of work to take down. But that kind of seems like the moves that they're trying to make at the moment. But yeah, it's cool stuff for sure. Means more awesome features are coming for content creators, and hopefully just need to what is it? They're so double standard. They got crazy. They're being exposed like crazy for double standards on their monetization policies on certain stuff at the moment. So yeah, H3 did a fantastic video where he compared what was it, Jimmy Fallon to, I forgot, was it Casey Neistat or somebody else? I don't remember exactly, but it's a great video. Demonstrating the hypocrisy in regards to YouTube's monetization system at the moment. How about people who donate $755? Any bonuses? Juice, man. I gotta do something special for you, man. I should be keeping. I need a way to keep tallies on this stuff. But yeah. Like, I mean, you got me on the private DMs, man. You know if there are any problems. Being one of the biggest supporters of the channel, you just hit me up, and your boy will get back to you. So yeah, man, what are you looking for? I mean, any suggestions you have, so we'll have to see. And you also get these lovely seating emojis, which you can put in chat, so it's pretty exciting. Hey, what is up, the DHR? It's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, man. Damn, Owen, that's some scary shit, man. Some scary shit. Hey, man, just fell for the offer and brought my Archangel to rank 5. He's so badass. Yeah, like, to be honest, I think as I said in the video yesterday, like, if you're going to buy any of these offers this week, get the Mutant one and get the Mystic, because those T4 CCs, they're so in demand. Like, you're always going to be so thirsty for Mutant, a Mystic T4 CC, and if you're not thirsty for them, then you don't have the champions. You haven't lucked out yet, but when you do, oh man, you're going to need them for days. So yeah, today's the Mutant Day, because it doesn't follow the what is it, the pattern of the like the daily quest maps. Because yeah, certainly Monday, it definitely isn't tech, so I'm not too sure of the order of them, if I'm honest. But yeah, that Mystic Day, man. Oh, looking forward to that. I don't know when I'm going to open the crystals. Maybe I'm going to do a super massive crystal opening as soon as Stark Spider-Man comes in on Seaton, which is next Tuesday. Got a week and a bit to wait for that. How many more sponsors for the next emoji? I think we are very, very close. I think it's only like 1 or 2 more for the next emoji. I'll have to double check after this live stream. But yeah, we're very close to it. We have 4 emojis right at the moment. So yeah, we're very close to getting a 5th. And then, I don't know, what, any suggestions from the sponsor squad on what the next emoji should be? Like, what are we feeling, lads? What I think of the mastery offer? It's good value, man. Why am I looking for MD to be removed? Because it just doesn't create many fun and interactive scenarios in Alliance War. It just kind of makes a lot of the fights complete shit when you're trying to bait out a special, and then the opponent won't use it, and then you just, you have to, evade backwards just because they're laying into you, and then you just take a load of damage, and there's ain't shit you can do about it. Or, it pushes the opponent to their special free, and then you just get wrecked. Like, Mystic Dispersion doesn't create for very fun and interactive gameplay at the moment. So yeah, it's just mainly in the context of Alliance War defense. I mean, in offense, I really like Mystic Dispersion. I hope that they don't change it. All they essentially need to do is just remove the dexterity buff from evade. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. That would solve a lot of problems. That's really the only change that I want to be made. Yeah, just remove the crit buff from dexterity. It's pretty negligible anyway. Should Scarlet be ranked all the way to 5, since there is no 5-star version? If you got a Scarlet Witch Awakened at a high dupe level, she's a pretty great rank 5 option. I'd take her up to 550 right now, if I wasn't waiting for my Blade opening, because there's a chance in the Blade opening that I could get, Ghost Rider, and if I get Ghost Rider, then I'll probably want to take him up to rank 3, so that's what I'm saving my resources for at the moment. 5-star Ghost Rider would be friggin' amazing, and then when I get more T2 alphas, I'd like to take him up to rank 4. Just be absolutely wrecked. Ball Lake emoji, Spider-Gwen emoji, getting the bin. We already have a getting the bin emoji, kind of, with Seaton Trash or Seaton Bin. It's Seaton Bin, right? That's it, getting the bin, getting the bin. Seaton Pickle emoji, oh no, man, no. Any tips on killing Starburst Groot? Oh, I remember that one. That's in Road to Labyrinth, right? Oh, just don't worry about it. Just wait till you have a champion that can easily overpower that. Because I tried to do that on my free-to-play account, but I was like, just screw this. It's just so much rubbish. So yeah, just wait till you've got a 334-star champion or a 444-star. Act 4 is significantly less BS to do. Or the alternative is to pay your way through it. Currently on the school run, but you don't know I'm supporting wherever I can. What's good, buddy? Yo, what's up, Camp? How's it going, man? Dude, did you see my response to I responded to your video, man, on Blade. You're missing bare stuff about Blade on that video. I definitely agree with some of your points, though, about Blade being, not very good in bleed immune matchups. But simultaneously, man, you missed out on, the, Dimensional Awareness? What's the buff called? The one that gives him 80% attack and 40% ability accuracy reduction, which can be expanded to most bleed immune champions, and just makes him crazy, man. He's absolutely bonkers against a magic. Blade might be second to Archangel. Actually, an unstunnable magic boss. I think Blade is going to be the best magic killer out there. By a landslide, man. By an absolute landslide. His damage goes friggin' insane. It's honestly so good. Oh, right, man, right. Don't worry, I will get out videos on hopefully the 5-star rank 4 Blade that we get. Touch wood, but then again, I'm so convinced that because I'm so excited for Blade that we're just not gonna get him anyway. So I'm trying to manage my expectations as best I can. But yeah, trust, man, Blade's gonna be friggin' sick, boy. But I'll have a good read of it after. What will be the cutoff for Morningstar? 3-star, all cutoffs can be found in the description. Or by typing, I think if you type / cutoff, then it comes up. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure we set it up. Oh man, Spider-Gwen's the best champion for sure. Is it that? Oh no, maybe that didn't work. What's the command again? Does anybody remember? Do we even have Nightbot enabled today? I think we do. Ah, mistakes were made, man. Mistakes were made. So would you choose Blade over Tech Spidey and Featured Crystal? Personally, but there are definitely reasons to go for Stark Enhanced Spider-Man instead of Blade. Like, Blade is not the auto-win option for that. And I'll be doing a very in-depth comparison video between Stark Enhanced Spider-Man and Blade in terms of, like, having them as a 5-star at rank 4 and what they're going to be capable of doing. So yeah, all that information is to come soon, for sure, lads. Oh man, do some mental training, watch all the Blade movies, it will mentally prepare your chakra to receive that blade. Man, that's some expert advice there, Camp, I really do appreciate that. One carb core away from willpower. Oh, you sure? There's not really a great reason, unless you're running Suicide Masteries, to get willpower. Like, very, very honestly, like, you should definitely, in my opinion, go for, like, the increased attack, deep wounds, and assassins before you go for willpower. The only reason you want willpower is if you're running, like, heavy Suicide Mastery builds. I don't see it having any good benefit for the points invested outside of any mastery build, outside of any Suicide Mastery build. But yeah, a little bit of a pro tip, man. The cutoffs are set up, mistakes are made. It's still in the description, though, all of the predictions. But yeah, as I mentioned, oh, Jack, I just answered your question without even knowing. But yeah, people asking about willpower, man. Willpower hasn't been worth getting since, gosh, not 12.0, I would say. Yeah, 12.0 is, before 12.0, it was still borderline, because it was alright for defense, because it scaled with modified health, but now it doesn't even scale with modified health and defense, so it's just absolutely pity. If you're on a stronger defense, you're better off, like, investing points in, like, the reduced stun duration, because bare people rely on parries. Bare people. But then again, like, there's no point, like, gearing up. Like, in the current state of Alliance War defense, you're just not building for defense, because your path is getting cleared anyway, lad. So you just gotta be like, oh, fuck it. Just Alliance War defense is just so messy and so irrelevant at the moment. Apart from having diversity. It's the big thing. Did the mutant deal today, prepping to get the Iceman to rank 5. Oh, best of luck there, Guardian. Iceman, oh, such a fun character to play, for sure, man. For sure. No, SES over Blade. If I didn't have... I'm gonna say this to you, Camp. If I didn't have Star-Lord as a rank 4-5 star, I would be strongly considering going for Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. But the fact is, I have a Star-Lord, don't really need him that much. Like, there's some awesome stuff Stark Enhanced Spider-Man can do. I love playing the character, but I don't have a character, a rank 4 as a 5-star with infinite regen, and that's what I need. And Blade has so much utility to deal so well with so many different fights. So he's kind of like my missing gap in terms of champions that I have at the moment, you know? Like, I like my Voodoo, but the problem with Voodoo is that no infinite regen and the ability accuracy reduction is actually, it's really useful in some circumstances to mitigate some of the damage quite heavily, but it's not having that infinite regen that kind of weighs him down in some of those magic matchups sometimes. But then again, Voodoo does have, if you can survive for long enough, Voodoo can do so well by getting that power lock. But it's just having those more god tier champions, man. More god tier champions. Just place all Mephistos. Oh man, some people have been struggling with Mephisto. I haven't yet had the opportunity to fight him as a Alliance War boss though. Yeah, exactly, Dale. Just chuck it down. Don't even worry about it. Can you please contact your staff at Kabam to drop me a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man on November 2nd? Oh yeah, man. I'll hook you up big time, Juice. I got you, boy. I got you. Gonna be calling in those Kabam favors. Got all over the place. If the employees want their Christmas bonus this year, I'm telling you, a lot of crystals are going to need to be rigged. Hey, C, an honest opinion, what do you think about Legacy always saying in streams he's the best MCOC player in the world? I call BS, but what do you think? It's annoying. I feel like he's probably saying it in a sarcastic overtone. But Legacy, he is really quite good at playing MCOC. But the main thing that I think allowed Legacy to win in front of you know, over a lot of the other players at New York Comic-Con was the fact that in front of a big group of people, like, he was not phased at all, man. He just kept his cool and played extremely, extremely well. So yeah, man, Legacy's pretty sick, for sure. But it's playing, you know, playing that well under pressure, I have quite a lot of respect for that. But the best MCOC player, does it even matter? Does it even matter? But the best MCOC player is Ham, for sure. Well, for sure, yeah, I think Ham's one of the best. But Ham is not as good as he thinks still. Ham is not as good as he thinks he is. $25 for sure. So, you know, I was in Daz's stream after yours yesterday, and this guy was saying that, yeah, that's a little weird, man. That's a lot. I've had loads of stuff. I've had stuff like that in my stream before. Some certainly very desperate people seeking attention on the internet sometimes. Right. Keep up the good work, CN. You're the go-to for info. Thank you very much, Brandon. I appreciate the kind words there. Tips for building an alliance, specifically recruiting. Recruiting, you just got to chuck your message out everywhere. General chat, the Reddit, the forums, the Facebook, the Twitterinos. So yeah, it's just kind of like getting around the networking and joining like various like line groups for certain players at certain ratings. Like there are bare line groups out there for MCOC. So yeah, it's all about your ability to kind of network with people and write a jazzy post on a forum and spam general chat. But the main thing for like building an alliance that's actually going to work and be a successful alliance is just making sure that you have 30 players that are going to contribute the bare minimum of what's needed, that are going to pull their weight and actually log in and actually do their moves in Alliance Quest, Alliance War. That's how you make a good alliance. But that's friggin' tricky, boys. To whip 30 people into getting into that solid daily routine, man. It's difficult, especially if you're starting up one from some of the lower tiers of the game. In the higher tiers, you take it for granted, like how well, sometimes you take, if you're running like a well-oiled ship for a few months, you take it for granted like how easy it is for like a few players to let the whole alliance down. I feel like that's definitely something that is felt with a lot of progressing alliances, when you like just miss out on stuff like Summoner Advancement and maybe don't get that full Alliance Quest map clear because somebody decided to, you know, not log on or not tell anybody that they were going to be there. So yeah, man, it's tough sometimes for coming up alliances for sure. Where are all these line groups? You just gotta network on. I'm in loads of line groups, man. I'm in like endgame chats, like expanded alliance chats. Like we got a YouTuber room, like everything, man, everything. There are bare chats. I hardly participate in any of them, apart from when I'm tagged. I'll make the occasional appearance just for the memes. So yeah. Exactly as Muta says, like, it's much easier to join a good alliance than to build one from scratch, because building an alliance from scratch is a friggin' mission. It's so much effort, and maintaining an alliance is friggin' hard work. To play the game yourself and do all the grinding you need to and run alliance, man, I got bare respect for alliance leaders, for sure. If you can send... Oh, no, man, we ain't giving away free stuff. Your boy's too stingy, man. I'm strictly free to play now. But yeah, this isn't the place to beg or ask for free items. Well, essentially asking for free items in any place, I kind of classify as begging. So yeah, man. Nah, we're not having any of that. You can get a timeout. Actually, do I want a timeout for that? No, verbal warning's fine. If you do it again, I will time out. Because then, if you allow begging, like, it's just one of those things that it just deteriorates into, like, oh, everybody's asking for, like, revives and free stuff. And, you know, that's not really what the stream is about. This stream is about low-quality memes and me pretending I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Marvel Contest of Champions. That's very important. We can't veer away from that. Oh, Doug, that was savage, man. Cena's in tons of line groups. He never shows up, though. Yeah, it's because I'm in friggin' tons of line groups, tons of Discord groups. Like, your boy's everywhere, and I can't be everywhere at once, man. The place I'm most active when I'm looking to shitpost is definitely on Twitter. Like, if you're looking to get involved in the banter and the memes, like, that is the place to interact with your boy when he is off on one. Like, I don't know, I was shitposting a little bit this morning. But yeah, Twitter's my fave, man. Did you open your 5-star from NYCC? I'm gonna save it till December. That's what the plan there. Because, yeah, the champions that get added next month, there's so much stuff I want, and then the champions that get added in December, there's even more stuff I want. You know, there's just crazy, crazy options, so I'd much rather wait, like, 2 months for it to become drastically better. There are a few things I want right now in the basic pool, but not really a huge amount that's going to benefit Seaton. Like, I'm very close to my first 5-star on Whale Milker. I'm just going to open that one straight away, because I need... Like, it would, even if I got a fairly, like, mediocre character, it would do so much for my progression, because I only really have 4-star Storm and 4-star Ghost Rider at the moment that are pulling, like, some heavy weight. So, yeah, man. Need some more beef. Need some more endgame beef. Hopefully, if we could get X23, that would be the friggin' ideal scenario. That'd be so good. But, really, just anybody that doesn't completely suck is what I'm after. Is my only request. X23, Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo, Rogue. Gosh, quite a few spicy options. How does some parry perfectly every time? It just takes a lot of practice, really. Parrying, intercepting, evading. It's one of those things that will just start to come a little bit more naturally the more you play the game. But yeah, it takes crazy, crazy practice to get down all the timings right. But, you know, one day you'll wake up and you'll just be parrying for days, man. How do you like my hometown, New York? I really like New York. It's it's the polar opposite of the English countryside, for sure. I love the New York delis. The New York delis are my favorite. I wake up, like, every morning and get, like, some, like, fancy, like, freshly cooked panini, and like a load of like just random like American treats and food and stuff. So yeah, it was great, man. It was great. What's that? I'm only waiting for Blade. Oh man, I'm excited for Blade, man. I'm excited for Blade. That's where I'm gonna splurge my shards. But just for the 10k crystal, I'm waiting till December. Gladiator 4 is 99% going to be a skill champion. They confirmed he's not going to be cosmic. I don't really see him fitting into any other class, if I'm honest. So yeah, but knowing Kabam, they'll find some way to put him in the tech class. It's going to happen, for sure. When does Blade come to the 5 stars? As in, like, the 5-star featured? It's like 9 days from now, man. But as in the 5-star pool, I think it's going to be like March. Yeah, March. Is it going to be March or February? Ah, crap. I think it's February, actually. I think it's February. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be March. I think February's getting filled up. But yeah, if anybody has the answer to that, man, we'll take that. Man, I'm not looking forward to doing LoL seeing. Oh, man, LoL is so much fun. Have you done your first run yet, Camp? I've totally forgotten, because you went for 100%. I remember us talking about that in the DMs yesterday. Yo, what is up, Steven Anderson? Pleasure to see you on the stream today, man. Hope you're doing well. See, 5-star Blade is a champion that's a little bit debatable if you don't have an Awakening Gem. And I want to do a video because there's so much stuff to talk about when it comes to Blade and Starkadance Spider-Man that I want to do a really detailed comparison video. But yeah, it's borderline. You're probably better off if you don't see yourself getting an Awakening Gem for Blade in like the near-ish future from some sort of piece of endgame content, then I would probably go for Stark Spider-Man. There are definitely pros and cons for both of the champions, which I'll try and summarize as easy as possible. But it's a decision for a lot of people. I know people are crazy struggling with it right now. But to do the comparison right now before I've had a chance to play Blade extensively, like, it's not going to have all of the information and stuff that I might not have yet considered. Right, let's get that 5 combo. get a big, medium crit. Oh, not too bad. Falcon busting out some moves there. Do I recommend focusing on ranking up good 4 stars or mediocre 5 stars? I think this is, you get to a certain point in your roster where you've got enough champions for everything in terms of like 4 stars. So like, for example, your Alliance War team is filled, your Alliance Quest team is filled, you got the characters that you can think of for utility. So yeah, at that point, I would say if you don't see yourself using any more 4 stars, I definitely go for 5 stars, just for the sole reason of more arena points. Because essentially, if you've already got all the utility you need for absolutely everything in the game, that's all the characters probably will be, is arena points. So yeah, after Spider-Gwen, I don't really see myself, yeah, going for any more 4-star rank ups, apart from unique utility. So I might take like what is it, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man up, just for fun if I can't get the 5-star version, or a really, really super cool champion. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. I think I'd be quite a good news anchor. Don't know what I'd want to talk about. Well, it depends. I'd like to, again, one of the longer term things is to move over to covering the whole like mobile games industry as a whole, and I would like to do a weekly news show for that, where we give you a rundown on kind of all the new games and stuff, and like what's hype right now, and what interesting stuff is coming out on mobile. Because mobile, it's a very emerging market. I like that a lot of big investment is going into the development of some top tier mobile games right now. Because that's the problem, is there's been a lot of mobile games that have come out related to big brands, movies, TV shows, stuff like that, but they've just been shitty, like, cow clicker games with, like, zero effort involved. And now I'm of a belief that in time, with these higher quality mobile games, those games are going to start to diminish, and we're going to see, like, just some friggin' sick games on mobile. Like, imagine if, like, Simpsons did like a free-to-play like Simpsons Hit and Run on mobile that was like, just had a really, really good model, had some really interesting racing. Like, there's so much very interesting stuff that could happen from some of these bigger brands and companies now that, you know, these big budget mobile games seem to be doing exponentially well. So yeah, we'll have to see. What's my education background? Fuck all. I have absolutely no education background at all, Muta. Like, literally, I got borderline close to failing my GCSEs, which are the tests that you take when you're about 16 years old. According to the education system in the UK, I should definitely be somewhere in a corner, just kind of barely conscious. But, hey, we're not. We're in a chair playing video games, so that's alright, man. But it's mainly because I didn't really have much of an interest in education. I was much more interested in being the best warlock on my server in World of Warcraft. That was where my priorities, the priorities of 16-year-old Callum lied. I wanted to be the very best like nobody ever was. Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate that, damn. Would I say Road to Labyrinth completion is harder than getting uncollected? It's debate. It depends which champions you have. I'd say they're probably like equal challenge, but the collector is definitely a lot more annoying than any fight in Road to the Labyrinth. So that's probably the perspective I would give. That's true, man. That's true. I had all of the right priorities. Christian Escamilla, he knows me, man. He knows that the priorities are in the right place. I'm 5 glory away from getting a T4 basing and taking Iceman up to 550. The weight is killing me. Damn, man, I need me some 550 Iceman. Dude, once you get that Iceman up, you're gonna... Iceman is friggin' bae. Just bring him to, like... He's just so good for the majority of matchups in the game. I'm just trying to think, like, bad Iceman matchups. Is there... He's not really that great against magic. You know, any characters... Between Iceman and Archangel, they can take on the entire game, man. The entire game. Say goodbye to Evade. Easy Spider-Man matchups. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Like, I got my Iceman, what was it, around the time of the Web Slinger Challenge? Oh, gosh, I took him in there in the rank up videos. Oh, it's glorious. Absolutely glorious. Had the best time. How to mention somebody in YouTube. You have to, like, @ them and then type their name. Just like on Twitter, I believe. Still collected. Oh, you gotta get the uncollected ASAP, man. Uncollected, you just gotta... if I had another couple of 440 champions, I would dive straight into the uncollected on Whale Milker. I just need to get... I need to get, like, a few more champions as 4 stars that are decent. Because I got Ghost Rider, I got Storm. I'll probably take Storm up to 440, even unawakened. Just for the... unless I get really, really lucky in some of my next crystal openings. Hopefully I get something good from my 5-star. So I think there's a really good chance sometime within the next, like... I'm gonna say, like, 2-3 weeks that we'd be able to take on... what am I trying to say here? That we'd be able to take on the collector on the free-to-play account. So that'd be amazing. But again, it's just these little hurdles that you have to overcome. I mean, a lot of your progression in game is thinking about, okay, what is the biggest challenge in the next aspect of the game that I want to take on, and which of my champions is best equipped to do that? And then, if the answer is, it's not my champions, it's me, then the logical next step of progression, you know, goes to get good, you scrub. That's pretty much it. So you just gotta basically, like, well, you gotta crack open a cold one and spend an evening on Dork Lessons channel just watching those videos again and again and again and again, and then you'll be able to get good at the game, and you will be less of a scrub. Will Analyzer get his own champion? I don't believe so. That'd be, it'd just be, nah. I believe YouTubers don't currently have a place inside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or the Marvel Contest of Champions universe. However, you worked for marketing, so let's not take that education comment too far. That's very true. Well, you know, I'm a very practical person, of like, learn on the job, Like, find what you're interested in, and especially in this age of... is it free information? I don't know. Yeah, it's essentially the age of free information, where if you're watching this live stream right now, you have access to learn pretty much everything about anything that you could possibly imagine. So yeah, that's that as well. Just gotta have that hustle, boys. Appreciate the hustle, appreciate the grind. Get on it. Get good or you're out, CC. That's it, that's it. See, I just bought a 4-star Angela. Is she any good? Yeah, she's one of the best champions in the game, unawakened. Like, you got a really, really heavy-hitting champion with that doesn't need to be duped. So yeah, I'd be super happy getting an Angela on Whale Milker, for sure. If it's one of my first. I'll take her straight up to 440, maybe even 550 if you have the resources, but depends where you're at. But no, Angela's a fantastic champion, for sure. I think Angela, out of all, so I'm just trying to think about this. I think Angela, in terms of short bursty fights, has some of the most direct damage that she specifically deals, because her damage is all direct. It's not based from like bleeds and stuff. So yeah, she's one of the most hard-hitting direct champions. Exactly. Just as a heads up, Owen, like, I trust the moderators to kind of keep chat as clean as possible. Like, if you want to dispute with the moderators, please do not do it in chat, my friend. Please do not do it in chat. Just don't do it. Well, generally, if there's a really bad reason, a really unfair reason that you believe you've been timed out or banned, then contact me privately. But again, like, I'm only gonna take it seriously if it's just a timeout. Like, occasionally, like, that stuff is gonna happen. Maybe if you're typing a little bit too much. But if you get, for whatever reason, unfairly banned, and you believe that, then yeah, contact me privately. But if it's just something little like that, man, just don't make a fuss about it. Like, it's just so incredibly unnecessary. See, bro, you really are a mentor for me, man, in MCOC. Oh, thank you very much, the DRH show. Damn, that's super nice, man, super nice. Best champion is Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's the boy, man. He's my best champion on Whale Milker at the moment, for sure. Is Ghost Rider good unduped? Yeah, he's a good champion unduped, but gains a nice benefit from being awakened. 4-star Awakening Gems. It's just really via the super hard challenge events. Road to the Labyrinth, 100% Act 4. Offers that come up. What else? I think, yeah, Act 5, the first chapter, if you 100% that, has a 4-star generic as well. So yeah, the 6-star event, it does come out tomorrow, Rip 93.4. Keep an eye out for it. We're going to be doing a live stream as soon as it lands. 6 o'clock UK time tomorrow. So what is it, like 26 hours, something like that. Oh man, I've never been super south about Angela. I like Angela, like really cool character for sure. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been dissing you, girl, Angela. I mean, the biggest con that she has is she just generally lives a little bit in the shadow of Hyperion. But, you know, still quite a decent character. This game is getting stale, very stale for me. I can totally get that perspective, Ham. Like, that's the biggest point that I raised. And that's something that Marvel Contest of Champions, the lead designer, directly agrees with. And is currently working to address at the moment. But the fact that once you've done everything in the game, there's not, you know, you've got this crazy roster of champions, but there's no, like, interesting competition or something to do continually that's going to challenge you. There's no mode of gameplay that you can jump into to have, like, some crazy fights. You know, like for World of Warcraft, that comes down to stuff like in the PvP context, stuff like Arena and like rated battle groups and stuff. But in this game, hey, hopefully there's going to be some smaller scale Alliance War, Alliance Quest-esque stuff coming. So we'll have to see what's up. Would I awaken Stark Spidey or Morningstar 4-star champion with a generic? I wouldn't say either champion benefits enough to awaken with a generic gem. Like, they both have nice little things when they're awakened. Like, Stark Spider-Man, he has a good amount of crit. He's probably the better choice out of the two. But I think, you know, if we're looking at, like, all of the champions in the game, like, I would say Archangel, Wolverine, Dr. Voodoo, Star-Lord, and who's the other champion that I have on that list? Ah, crap. Yeah, probably maybe a Scarlet Witch as well. Those are like 5 champions that are really good champions that rely very heavily on being awakened. Whereas you can use Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man and Morningstar without having them awakened. But out of those two, probably Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man. But if I had a tech gem, I'd slap it on Stark Spidey for sure. Oh my gosh, Doug, absolute hacker, my friend. I cannot believe that. Using web browsers to watch the live stream? No, I can't believe that, man. Cannot believe that. It's all good, man. It's all good. Dude, it's chill, man. It's chill. Just like, you know, yeah, you're a smart lad, and you're learning your lesson. It's all good, man. It's all good. But you are forgiven, my friend. There is no bad blood at all. Man, I wouldn't mind missing and getting a 5-star beast, or getting a 5-star beast on Whale Milker. That'd be decent, man. See, now, I'm honestly surprised that you still play this game after being low 100%. What is there for me to do that's actually fun? Well, I find generally, like, 3-star challenges quite fun. I've still got 5.3 to do 100%. I've got the 6-star challenge coming tomorrow. I've got the monthly events. I got my free-to-play account. Like, we've got the 4 Ragnarok challenge coming next month in November. I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. Then December, we've got the final chapter of Act 5. Next year, a lot of stuff building up to Infinity War, and hopefully, somewhere along the way, there's going to be some increasingly more interesting and competitive, smaller-scale group content added. So yeah, I mean, there's still quite a few things on my plate, man. I'm certainly not finding myself bored, if I'm quite honest with you. Am I going to do a Gwenpool Blade comparison video? Yes, for sure. Lots of Blade, so many Blade. Next week, guys, there are going to be 1 million Blade videos. Exactly 1 million. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, Danny, yeah, I remember the what was it, climbing up to 20k subs. So hyped, man. So hyped. Remember doing a little, like, announcement post every time we hit another K. But now, we're just chilling, man. We are just straight chilling. If I recover from the jet lag, yeah, for the most part. For the most part. Still staying up a little bit later than I should be. But, hey, we're getting there, man. Oh, yes, I did watch the Black Panther trailer. It's fantastic. Such a well-done trailer. Like, it got me really, really hyped for the movie without really, you know, you got kind of a basic idea for the plot, but it didn't really seem to spoil too much, apart from kind of tease you at some of the later scenes. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Black Panther trailer. Like, Black Panther visually looks like one of the most gorgeous films that we've seen from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I'm really, really excited for it. That and Thor Ragnarok, like, damn, they're getting the cinematography up there. Because I look at some of the old Marvel films, and they're just quite, like, they seem quite basic and quite ugly when you go back and look at them. But I don't know, maybe I'm a lover of all these, like, crazy colors, man. Crazy colors. Crazy intense colors. So yeah, I'm very interested. I can't wait for Thor Ragnarok next month. Very excited for Black Panther, so it's gonna be a cool time, man. Stupidly YOLO'd and ranked my Vulture to rank 4. Oh no, Luca, RIP, my friend. Certainly not the best option, but hopefully Vulture gets buffed in the future. It's got a little bit of utility going for him, but again, really isn't that great. Send my 5-star chance for Blade. I'm on that hype train to Blade Station, my friend. But yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see, like, Gladiator 4 next month. I think Gladiator 4, I reckon it's going to be a champion that just goes ham. I don't reckon he's going to have much utility. Maybe some really basic stuff, but I reckon he's going to be a great rival to some of the stuff that Gwenpool can do. So yeah, interested, man. And everybody from Kabam was super, super excited about, what was it? Gladiator 4. What do we have? Exactly. I mean, you know, I can get arguments for Stark Enhanced Spider-Man as well, because Stark Enhanced Spider-Man's damage is going to be significantly higher than Blade's. But Blade is a good damage utility god with infinite regeneration. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. But Stark Spidey is a absolutely absurd damage output champion with, what is it? Easier to bait special attacks, and chance to auto evade. But now, man, I still rate my boy Blade a little bit more. Do I have every champion? I have every champion as a 3-star. Well, apart from, like, Kang and Thanos and Immortal Iron Fist. I think those are the ones I'm missing. But yeah, I've got every other champion as a 3-star. So I've got a fairly good perspective on how pretty much every champion plays and their pros and cons and stuff like that. But I'm always open to kind of new information if it's well presented. Cian, do you like the Civil War shows, CW shows? Oh, CW shows for DC. Do you mean like the TV ones, like The Flash? Again, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, actually. I liked The Flash Season 1. They're a little bit cheesy, And I think I much prefer the, like, Marvel's Daredevil, where it's kind of, like, very, like, dark and gritty and real. So I'm very excited for, like, you know, Punisher Season 1 coming out. That's going to be so good. Because my favorite bit about Daredevil was actually the Punisher. I think I like Punisher a bit. There's just something about Punisher, especially in the Netflix TV series, that was such like a badass and very endearing character. Like I don't know if I felt this, but I very much understood why the Punisher was the Punisher, you know? He's not like just going around for no reason at all. He has some, you know, extremely like well motivated intentions. Is that it? But yeah, basically the Punisher's badass, man. Just want to see him like mess up some more people. So I'm very excited for the the series on Netflix. It's not long now. Oh, I'd be happy if I got an Awakened Gwenpool in the featured crystal. Yeah, I'd be friggin' chuffed. Super, that'd be top option there. For sure. Well, Milker 27, easy. I haven't seen, is that Marvel Runaways, right? I watched the, was it the New Mutants trailer? Oh, it's confusing me a little bit, because I know there are quite a few, like, mutant things in the works, but I watched the one that's kind of like portrayed as a horror asylum, and I think that looked a little bit cheap, and I'm not really too sure what to think of it. I saw the trailer. I don't know what that one's called though. If anybody could help me out in chat, that'd be appreciated. But yeah, essentially, I watched the trailer for that, if you know which one I'm talking about. It's the one where, like, there are X-Men, the young X-Men in, like, an asylum, and they're, like, they're trying to portray it as a bit more of a horror. Like, that was very much the tone of the trailer. I'm not really too sure I liked it. Oh, Runaway is the Hulu original. So, yeah, is it the New Mutants trailer that I'm referring to, then? Oh, is it Gifted? Oh, the New Mutants. That's the one. That is the one. So yeah, that, I don't know. It's not what I want from an X-Men film. Like, I don't know an extensive amount about the extended X-Men universe, but I know from the game and some of the comic story videos that I've watched, there are so many like really interesting and compelling characters, and I just want to see them, like, you know, fuck shit up, man, go on adventures and stuff like that. I don't really want to see like just a crazy like knockoff asylum film of X-Men. I think there are better ways to use the brand, but again, I'll probably watch the film, and maybe it's okay. There's like, isn't there like X-Men like Dark Phoenix coming out as well? Ah man, X-Men stuff for days. So New Mutants is the horror movie, The Gifted is the TV show on Hulu. Ah, but yeah, there's the what is it? Is there Dark? Am I right in thinking Dark Phoenix is coming out some point next year? Like a proper X-Men movie? Because I know we got Deadpool 2 as well from the well, technically the X-Men universe and stuff, but he's not currently incorporated into it, I believe. But X-Men's just a mess, man. There's so much stuff going on in so many different places. Basically, I just want a TV show where, like, Wolverine, Iceman, Archangel, and Psylocke just go around, and they're just, like, messing everyone up. Right. Does this have Power Drain? Oh, it's not Power Lock, it's... crap. It's just Power Lock. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I was pretty sure it didn't have Power Drain anyway. Oh, well. So I should have done another 5 combo before I sniped. Magic is in the New Mutants. Yeah, I saw that. Alright, there we go, lads. Yeah, I'm excited for Dark Phoenix. That seems like it's going to have an incredibly interesting plot line, but it's one of those things that so many of the X-Men movies are just so hit and miss. So we'll have to see how it is, lads. I don't know. I feel like Deadpool 2's around the time of Infinity War, right? I reckon there are going to be some jokes in Deadpool 2 about, like, not being involved in Infinity War. Like, it's going to be, like, on the news or something, and he's just going to, like, dismiss it. Something like that. I reckon it's going to be great, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Doug. Exactly. You have Legion 2. I watched a little bit of Legion. I got invited to, like, the London premiere party for Legion. Ooh, that was exciting. That was definitely one of my ego-inflating moments this year. That was cool. I got really, really drunk at it. There were free drinks all night, and they had these friggin' amazing cocktails, and had, like, all these, like, they had the bar, like, most of the bar staff were magicians as well, because they, you know, the theme was, like, having, like, gifted people, so they were all wearing, like, the kind of, like, insane asylum, like, mutant jackets, and they were all doing, like, magic tricks while, like, making drinks and stuff. Oh, it was a great time, man. Great time. The occasional perks of being a salty Marvel YouTuber. It's fantastic, man. Fantastic. Are you watching The Flash? No, I'm very behind on The Flash, unfortunately. Fox isn't very good for X-Men. did Fox do Deadpool? I mean, that was... I'm not entirely sure of the intricacies of who's made all the films in the past. But I think Fox did Deadpool, right? But there was a lot of just good writing on it, really. Good writing. It's fantastic. Fantastically made, fantastically shot. Some really good editing as well. Like, Deadpool was just a friggin' awesome movie. He'll make jokes about Fox like in the last movie. Yeah, I don't really know the story behind that. If anybody could educate me, that'd be appreciated. Ah, they've done all the X-Men movies, Wolverine movies, Deadpool. Okay, yeah, he was taking the piss out of the, what was it? The portrayal of Deadpool in, one of the Wolverine movies. You know, where, like, Deadpool is like the final baddie and they've, like, sewed his mouth shut with that little action figure. That was great. That was fantastic. Ryan Reynolds, man. Looking forward to seeing him back in action. I remember the press tour, there was so much great... Like, Deadpool had their marketing on point, man. Just doing so well. So, yeah, I'm very excited for the press tour for it. But I'm also interested to... What's that? Because Netflix are doing a lot of movies next year. They've got 100-something movies coming out. So yeah, I'm interested to see if like online streaming services are gonna have better partnerships and relationships with like influencers essentially. If they're gonna up their influencer marketing game a little bit, because a lot of the stuff on Netflix just doesn't seem to get a huge amount of promotion. Well, some of the stuff like Stranger Things and like the really big stuff does, but stuff like Better Call Saul, like the promotion and marketing campaign for that, I think has been really poor the last few seasons, if I'm honest. Like Better Call Saul doesn't seem to have anywhere near the team focused on promoting it, because it's really good. I really like Better Call Saul. Massive fan of it. I think it's equally as well. I really like Breaking Bad. I really like Better Call Saul. I think they're both fantastic. But Netflix just seems to have a very hit and miss job when it comes to the stuff that they promote. Right. What do we have there? Sorry, there's so much stuff to read in chat at the moment. Netflix is killing it. Check out Mindhunter. Ooh. Haven't heard of it. The thing is, the English Netflix is slightly different from the, what is it, American one? So yeah, I have, like, a different set of stuff. Like, in England, I don't have, like, Family Guy. There's no Family Guy on it. Oh, which is great. Whenever I go to America, man, just get up Netflix. All of the Family Guy episodes are there. Oh, it's life, man. I think The Simpsons, there's so much cool stuff that's on the American Netflix that isn't on the UK one. I don't think we really... I don't know what we have all like we have a lot of like BBC shows and Channel 4 shows and classic British stuff. But man, that American Netflix, it's peng for sure. Yeah, man, I appreciate Better Call Saul. It's just there's some episodes that have like the craziest writing. Just there's stuff you do not see coming from a mile off. Yeah, I really enjoyed BoJack Horseman. That's been fantastic. VPN. Yeah, I need to get on that VPN hype for sure when it comes to the Americano Netflix. Have I watched Sherlock? I started watching it, actually. I've watched like the first season in a bit. I really enjoy it. I need to need a little bit more time to catch up on it for sure, though. Yeah, Netflix. We got access to all the Marvel like, well, the majority of we don't have like I don't think we have Civil War. It's really odd because we've got like Ant-Man and classic Captain America, but I don't think Civil War is on the English one. But I remember watching Civil War on the American Netflix when I went to California. Like me and my boy Joe, we just had like a chill night, man. Just watched that, played a little bit of MCOC. Oh, It was great to live with another MCOC player for 2 weeks. Oh, it's fantastic, man. Because there are points where, you know, if you're like hanging out with somebody that doesn't play MCOC, and you're like, well, I gotta move in my alliance quest or grind a little bit of arena, you know, that person could see it like as a like, oh, you don't want to give me your attention. But if you're with another MCOC player, they're like, oh, fucking A, I better do that as well. And then you're just chilling, man, just having some banter, playing it. Oh, it's great, man. It's great. Gotta get my lady hooked on MCOC, man. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta show out, get those parries, those intercepts. Play the game proper good. But no, she hasn't actually played that many video games. Just never been something that she's really had, yeah, just something she's never really gotten around to. So I've been, like, showing her, like, virtual reality, because I've got, like, an Oculus Rift and stuff like that. Absolutely loves, like, the VR headset. We've got, like, what is it, Rick and Morty on VR. So yeah, she friggin' loves playing that, man. It's great fun. Watching Daredevil on Netflix, oh, for sure, man. It's super good, super good. Playing MCOC around other players is great. Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much. It kind of sucked because New York Comic Con, nobody had Wi-Fi, man. Nobody could get onto the game or data for the most part. So yeah, we played a bit of MCOC around the bar at the Marvel Contest of Champions meetup on New York. I think the most I've ever sat down and chilled and played MCOC is probably at the, I didn't really play that much at the, what was it, the Long Beach, California meetup. But it was cool, man. It was a fun time. Ah, be careful seeing if you teach her how to play MCOC, she might get better than you. I mean, it's a very low bar to surpass there. What'll I do if she says MCOC is such a trash game? Well, I would assume, like, knowing her character, that's not really something that she'd say. She's not really the type to disparage the interest of other people. Like, you know, as a rationally minded human being, even if I don't like something, I can appreciate that people have a variance in taste. And while, you know, I might like MCOC super much, I'm not really that interested in football. But am I somebody that's like football is trash? Not really. I can understand why people enjoy different activities. And at the end of the day, you know, it's just basic human courtesy, really. Unless you think you're the bee's knees and you're the shit and nobody else's opinion matters. In which case, that's a relatively sad existence. I would assume, anyway. Did I have beer or mixed drinks? Mainly mixed drinks. A load of... What did I have? I had, like, was it root beer and rum? Yeah, I think it was a root beer and rum. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I had a few drinks of that on the first day. It was a sick time. Can't really remember much about what I didn't go as hard on the drinking in New York as I thought I would. And it's for kind of the main reason that I I couldn't predict how tired I was going to be. And when it got to the end of every day, I was so shattered. Because, like, New York Comic Con was intense. Just constantly, like, playing and chatting all day. So many people coming up to me and just being like, hey, what's up, C-Man? Dude, I love the channel. Just kind of asking for, like, advice and stuff. Or just such a big variety of different things and, like, selfies and all that stuff. Like, your boy, I was crazy. Like, especially the first day was so busy. And so many Marvel contests. That the first day at NYCC was the biggest day for MCOC. So many people. I probably had about 300 people on the first day come up to me and, like, you know, recognize me and ask for a selfie. Like, it was absolutely absurd. And then the next days were probably, I don't know, somewhere between, I would say, like, 80 to 100 people most days. But I just couldn't keep reliable track of it, because there were scenarios where I'd be, like, talking to one person, and then somebody would, like, just freak out that they saw me in real life, and then just run up and kind of, like, butt in the conversation. And then there would be, like, a chain of people doing that. It's crazy, man. It's weird, because I'm not used to it at all. It's just not the norm. I don't get recognized anywhere in England. So yeah, man, it was definitely fantastic for bolstering the size of my ego, which is already a little bit too large. Right, what else do we have in chat? See, you just got 5-star skill awakening gem. Try for Blade to do all but LOL, or Stark Spidey to do LOL. Oh, mate, that is a decision and a half there, my friend. It's kind of, I don't think there's an answer that I can give you. You've kind of summed it up for yourself there, Al Capone. So do you want Stark Spidey for LOL, or do you want Blade for everything else? Like, it's kind of up to you, man. It's kind of up to you. Well, it's entirely up to you, should I say? But I'll be doing a very, once I've got Blade and tested him out extensively, then I will be doing a comparison video between Blade and Stark Enhanced Spider-Man the day before the crystals go live for Blade. That's it. We need a separate chair just for my ego now. It's absolutely huge. Oh, awesome. Ismelia, thank you very much. Appreciate you tuning in. Might have to upgrade my phone soon. My iPhone SE screen is starting to. I'm gonna probably, because the new iPhone comes out. I think it's like 2 and a bit weeks. Yeah, it's very, very soon. I think it's less than 20 days now. I'm probably gonna go for the iPhone X. So I'll do some early reviews of how it's running. I think the iPhone X is a little bit excessive, a little bit lavish, but I'm interested to see how it runs comparatively. So yeah, once I pick that up, because I mean, like, my mobile phone is pretty much my daily bread at this point. So it's important to invest. Well, not important, but it's just nice to invest in something a little bit snazzy. Oh, hey, what's up, Nippo? Yeah, I believe I remember meeting a few people at Comic-Con who just traveled like dog's ears to get there. Oh, I believe I remember I had to, because it was like 4 days of non-stop conversation with just so many people that it's very, very hard for me to remember a lot of specifics. It's just crazy, just so much of an information overload, but it was an amazing time. Like, I did not meet a single person that was like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, everybody I met was so nice. So thanks, man. I appreciate you having a bit of a chat with me at NYCC. The only honk all you guys are mum on following NYC is class-based masteries. Methinks you guys all know more than you are letting on. Yeah. Oh yeah, we know crazy stuff, man. There's stuff that was on the record and off the record. There's stuff that we can't talk about, man, that I wish we could. It's crazy stuff. Insane stuff, man. But, you know, to get that information, we had to swear a blood pact. A blood pact. But no, I know some little it's nothing like super huge, to be honest. It's just stuff that, like, you know, we can't say, because if they decide to, like, not do it or do other stuff, then, like, you know, we don't want the community to have this expectation and then that expectation not be met. So everything that I said on my video about kind of, you know, the recap I did of New York, all of that stuff, you know, I briefly discussed and just made sure, like, it was cool to divulge that much information. I was just trying to get as many, like, friggin' spoilers out as I could. But yeah, not really any specifics, to be honest. But they are, you know, pretty every key point that I could think of was addressed. But again, there's more stuff as well. But I'd love to have monthly conversations, or at least at certain points in the game with the developers, and open up that channel a little bit more. It'd be great to do it in a bit more of a podcast environment as well. Just see what they say about certain issues. Because a lot of them, they're very, very good at talking, man. They know they're, like, talking to some of the developers. Because it's very easy to get the impression this year that, like, oh, the M's, because they've fucked up quite a lot. That, like, they all just don't know what they're doing. But talking to them, there is a lot of smart, A lot of smart there, a lot of intelligence, but simultaneously, I guess it's also like one of the main things which I address a lot in the NYCC recap video is I wanted to understand the reasons why certain stuff was the way it was. It's kind of important to get the reason why, and then understand kind of all the mechanics and stuff at play when it comes to how these decisions came to fruition. Whatever happened to bases? Bases are a meme, man. They ain't coming. They ain't coming for a long, long time. But yeah, they're literally an internal meme at this point. Like, whenever they talk about, like, doing something that's maybe not going to come for a while, like, you know, a saying would be like, Hulkbuster buff's going to come, you know, along with the bases. But they do want to revamp characters, so that's going to come before bases. Maybe. So we'll have to see. Right. I don't think any skilled champion out right now is worth a generic. I agree with that. I think Blade is going to be the exception to that. But we'll see what's up. Gladiator 4, he might be pretty good as well. So we'll have to see. Hi, Scene. Your channel is awesome. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Leslie. Appreciate that. Can I make a video of the best champions after the new update? My tier list is very, still very up to date. If you want to have a look at the spreadsheet for that. Hey, what's up, Quickshot? Hope you're doing well. Yesterday I had this feeling to buy a Grandmaster Crystal and boom, 5-star Red Hulk. Not the Star-Lord dupe I was hoping for, but 200 units, that's not that bad. You're making me want to buy a Grandmaster Crystal now. Should we buy one Grandmaster Crystal? I don't know. You know what? I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to get a little bit lucky now, ladies and gentlemen. We are, just after reading that, I'm like, let's buy one. There's not really much I need to spend units on this account. We got plenty of them knocking about. So right now, just for you fine ladies and gentlemen, we are going to open one. We actually have two we have one via the shards as well. I'll buy one and then I'll open another one. So yeah, we're going to buy one. We're going to spin out, man. I'm telling you, 5-star Ghost Rider is coming. It's coming for sure. Or I don't know what else is super hype. Yeah, that was very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. I should have listened. That deep down inside, I was going like, no, just don't buy that. But hey, you know what? We've got another Grandmaster Crystal to open. These don't really fit too well into many crystal openings right now. So you know what? We're gonna go for it. 5-star Ghost Rider. Yes, please. Yes, please. But anything that's above a 3-star, I'll happily take it. Well, fuck this game, man. Fuck this game. I still haven't even got a 4-star out of these Grandmaster Crystals, man. It's getting crazy kabam, left, right, and center. I think there's a good chance if I keep up my arena grinding, we can have 6 Blade Crystals. It's gonna be a bit tight, but I've still got stuff like 100% this month's event, 5.3. But we've got, what is it, 13,000 and a bit shards to go. It's possible. Depends if there are any bonus calendars and stuff like that. But if I don't get Blade out of the first 5 crystals, I think my plan is to buy featured Grandmaster Crystals for Blade until I have enough 5-star shards to open another one. And then after that, I'll be like, fuck it, like, we've lost, if I don't get Blade. But that is currently the plan at the moment for the Blade opening. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the stream today. It's been a friggin' sick, chill time, boys. I'm super hungry. I haven't had any lunch, so I'm gonna go make some food. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and have an absolutely fantastic day.